Okija Shrine. Hmm. The place that people went to when the courts failed and the gods took over. But in 2004, when the police entered that forest, they didn't just find a shrine. Oh. They found skulls, they found bodies, secrets that tied rich and powerful people to powers that you don't want to play with. Let me just you. Deep in Okija town, Ihiala, Anambra State, there's a forest where people believe that you can go and get justice. The official name is Ogugwapu, but everybody called it Okija Shrine, the Forest of Skulls. At first, it wasn't a place of horror. It was just where people went to settle like things like land disputes, business fights, family issues. When courts failed or like the legal system dragged on and on, people turned to the gods. You would go there, you would swear an oath before the goddess Ogugu Mary. If you were lying, that's your problem. The gods don't forgive. Over the years, that shrine changed. It changed from a spiritual court to a place of fear. By the early 2000s, yeah, if somebody broke an oath at Okija, the gist was that they would die mysteriously. Their bodies, their belongings, the shrine would claim all of it back. That forest became a dumping ground for bodies, bodies that the gods had collected. Some say that the priest did not kill anybody, oh, that the dead people in that forest were those who had broken oaths and paid the price. Others believed something darker must be going on here. Then came the raid that shook this country. But why did the police raid it? The truth is that the shrine got caught up in a political storm. There was a power fight in Anambra at that time between Governor Chris Ngige and his political godfather Chris Uba. Both sides dragged each other's names and they exposed secrets about deadly oaths that had been sworn at Okija Shrine. The shrine became tied up in that drama, and then there were reports of extortion, shadowy deals, all of that. That's what brought police to its door. On August 3rd, 2004, about 50 police officers, led by CP Felix Ogbaudu, they stormed Okija Shrine. What they found? Over 70 corpses. Some were decapitated, some were in coffins, others were just dumped, different stages of decomposition, skulls everywhere. They arrested more than 40 shrine attendants. This is the interesting part. Inside of that shrine, they found a register, list of names, politicians, bankers, big business people, even apprentices, people who had sworn oaths, maybe to keep loyalty, for protection, maybe for power, for money. That's when Nigerians started asking serious questions. Because this shrine was not just spiritual, it had become part of politics. The gist was that top politicians, even during the 2003 power struggle in Anambra, they went there to swear loyalty, naked, scared, bound by fear of what would happen if they broke their word. People mentioned names like Chris Ngige, Chris Uba. They were allegedly mentioned in this case. The police never released the full list, of course, but fear spread like wildfire. The community tried to explain. They said, look, wait. The shrine, they don't kill anybody. They didn't kill anybody. That the bodies were of those who died naturally, people with smallpox, leprosy, or those who were claimed by the gods after breaking oaths. That it was just culture. It was a way of handling justice when the courts had failed. But when the public saw the images of those skulls and those coffins and the body, nobody wanted to hear that. Nobody. People called it, this is barbaric. The government said, what? Shut it down. But did that stop the fear? No. By 2015, even 2019, reports started coming in of new shrines popping up. And like Ogugu Isulu, other copies of Okija all over the place. The fear of Okija Shrine, it never really died though. People still whisper about it, whisper about the power that that place held, about the secrets that are buried in that place. And the gist is that even today, even if the shrine is not there, the oaths that were sworn there, they don't expire. Oh. No matter how many years pass, if you break the oath, the gods will claim you. So that's the Okija Shrine, a place where the gods became the judge, the jury, and the executioner, where power and fear live together in a forest of skulls. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this story, please follow me for more true crime stories like this. I tell them all the time. Thank you.